Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is a reading that I decided to do because it's the 22nd of February. So 222 portals. Now, I'm not really into like, oh, okay, this is a repeating number, so it must mean something kind of like readings. But lately I have been seeing the 222 a lot. And I know a lot of you guys have also been seeing it. Some of you guys have been in my DMs and been like, oh, I've been seeing this number a lot. Like, what does it mean? So we're all in the same boat if you can relate to this. So only watch this if you're kind of like, yeah, no, I've been meaning to find out like anything associated with that because I've been seeing it a lot. Okay, so this reading's for you. All right, so I'm gonna try my best to make it a short reading because I don't want to elaborate so much on it. It's just more of a case where I just felt really guided to do it. So we have 3 piles today. We have squaring the circle for pile 1, liberation for pile 2, and teachers for pile 3. So go ahead and pick your piles. I'm gonna start. So 111, pile 1. You guys chose squaring the circle. Okay, so here are some 22 portals, okay? Messages. We have friendship. This connection is based on friendship. It may never develop into romance, okay? This doesn't have to be about your love life, but it is a romance message for someone. We have Hierophant, which is Taurus, Earth Sun energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and then we have Magician, which is Gemini or Virgo. So N, Earth, and then we have more Earth energy with the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so I will be using the pad. I know some of you guys missed me using the pad, and I actually do love using the pad. It just temporarily fizzed out, but I'm using it back again. So in terms of anything you need to know, I do feel like there's a need for you guys to take more control, more practical approach to the things that you want in your life. For some of you, you may be relying too much on luck or faith, as in, oh, this is going to work out for me. I know it will. But like there needs to be some sort of routine or structure or further planning when it comes to the things that you do want and being consistent with it so that you can really get what you want, because I do feel like this is tied to your abundance. If you want longevity in your finances or you're trying to build generational wealth, there is a need for you guys to be consistent and make a solid plan. There is a need for some of you to save up money as well. You could be overspending. But in order for you to make things actually happen for you a reality, you're going to have practicality as well as faith. So have both. Trust in God, pray, manifest, whatever you believe in, but put the work in. And also getting that you guys could be gaining a lot more, like, I wouldn't say attention, but more so respect. Like, I feel like people are viewing you or going to be viewing you in a different way, or you're just going to get a lot of people who are in this mode of wanting to admire you for the things that you've got going on or ask for your advice when it comes to certain things, seek your counsel. It's because people deem you to be very helpful and wise about most things, so they're coming to you for support. For some of you, if there's like a connection you're currently talking to, or someone who you know is in your friend zone or something like that, you could be just keeping them as a friend and they're hoping to play the long game with you. Like maybe if they are your friend, like you will somehow develop an interest in them at some point. This is a message for someone out there, it's very specific. But you may just see them as a friend, or vice versa. If you're hoping that, oh, maybe if I befriend this person, it can turn into something more. But the card is saying that this connection is based on friendship, but it may never turn into romance. It doesn't mean it won't, but it may never. So if you're only befriending someone because you have a crush on them or you like them, just keep that in mind, that it may just stay that way. Okay, for some of you out there. Or you could be realizing that you wanted to connect with someone and you realize they give more platonic energy, like you're not really feeling them romantically, or vice versa. Okay, I do want to get any other messages for your 222 portal. You may have to make a choice because I heard what's it going to be. So choice. Is there any other clairaudient messages I'm hearing? Okay, again, I got this message in the last reading, but Lana Del Rey's song, Beautiful. So someone could be questioning whether they will find someone that they can actually love for a long time, or be loved by someone for a long time. So if you are questioning that, you will be loved, but don't look at it from the point of view of like, oh, I feel like I'm unlovable. You're not. You're not unlovable, okay? So please get that mentality out of your head if you do have that mentality. Is there anything else I'm hearing? Clairaudiently. I heard sacrifice, so I do feel for some of you, you may need to sacrifice something in order to get to where you want to be. So this, it could be pertaining to career. I'm not getting so much love. There's more like career. So it could be due to your sleep schedules. It could be due to limiting your time with others to give more focus on your goals, on your hobbies. Some of you could go to the gym a lot, but it's going to have to decrease because you're going to be having more working hours. Okay, is there anything else? This is very random. I heard Chandani. That's an Indian name, I think. So that could be some message for someone out there. I don't know why I heard that. I haven't heard that name in years. Okay, that was very random. Okay. I'm hearing, I don't want to wait for my life to be over. Some of you guys are being a bit impatient when it comes to something. Whether it be getting married, whether it be achieving a certain goal in your career or your overall life. There's a need to develop more patience and being more consistent and speaking more positively about yourself and your future, but know like, oh, it has to happen now. Take each day at a time. Ooh, I heard warm welcome. So if you guys are starting a new journey, either in the workforce or a new journey, meeting someone new, moving house, or there's just some sort of warm welcome, I'm getting as someone welcoming you as opposed to you welcoming someone else. There could also be an addition in your family. Someone's either getting married or having a child, or you're getting to meet someone new, and there's a warm welcome. Yeah, I heard Sydney, so I don't know if that's her name or if it's to do with Australia. That could be significant for someone out there. Some of you could want to travel there, maybe even study there abroad. I heard wild child, so maybe some of you guys, maybe you're in your wild child era, or if you have a kid, they can be a little bit wild at times. Or maybe you guys identify being the wild child, the black sheep of the family, the different one of the family, and you feel like, okay, my path is very different, my journey is different. Why is that? But something about breaking generational curses is coming through, so you're going to be that one person to do that. So don't even worry if your life doesn't look like how you expected it to be, because I'm getting for some of you could be reflecting on that. But your journey exists the way it does for a reason, and it's to shape you into being who you are and who you're going to be. So don't feel like you're missing out on anything or you've done things wrong. Okay, this was your journey alone. Yeah. Don't compare your life to anyone else. Everything is happening the way it needs to happen, and you have yet to look forward to. Okay, but that's what I'm getting. I'm gonna move on to the next pile. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. So part 2, 8 minutes and 48 seconds. You guys chose liberation. So what 222 messages are there for you? So we have the 9 of Wands, which is fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Then we have the Emperor, which is Aries energy. Then we have the Judgment. I don't know what zodiac rules judgment, but here it is. And then we have baggage. Emotional baggage can weigh down relationships. Unpack it. Okay. Okay. I heard bird's eye view, so I'm going to write that down before I forget it. Bird's eye view. Okay. So you could have someone watching you guys, someone stalking you guys, or just really nosy about your life, like monitoring the things that you've got going on. This could be literal, or this could be like spiritual, like someone could be trying to spy on you, find out what's going on in your life. Creepy. You guys may not like to be controlled by others, or you just wonder why can't people just quite frankly just mind their business. You may feel like, why is everyone in your business? I just heard hop off my dick. Honestly, you know, sometimes it'd be like that. You have too many people invested in your life right now. Someone wants to get closer to you though. Someone actually wants to like find out more about you in order to get closer to you. I don't know for what intention. I don't know if it's good or bad, but it may seem a little bit suffocating, especially if you're very independent. I'm not gonna lie, Pal, too, you are standing on business and it's making people feel uncomfortable. Like, I feel like you're in this energy of like when you say something, you mean it, you're not like bluffing. Because with this Emperor, you could be in this like mode of taking control out of your life. This is giving cardinal energy. Like, if you say you're gonna do something, you do it. Or if you say how you felt about a certain person, you meant it. If you say something behind someone's back, like you're not afraid to say it to their face, like, ooh, yeah, ooh. It came out reverse before. So maybe you guys, you don't really care how you're coming across. Like you mean business and you're standing on business. You're taking control out of yourself. And someone could be seeing you as unruly because it flipped reverse. So someone could be seeing you as like unbalanced. Like you're ruling with a lot of like not dismissive, but like you're being a little harsh. Someone could be viewing you in that kind of way. Or maybe you guys, if I keep it real, maybe you guys are being harsh. Who knows? But yeah, people are deeming you to be that way. You're being tight-lipped though. You're not telling people your plans or your life. You're just kind of just living your life in the way you want it. You could be taking so much control over yourself and what you want to share as making people feel some type of way. Someone could be viewing you as a bit like unfair. But to be honest, we do have liberation. So I feel like you're free from the shackles of, quite frankly, caring about what people think. You're just like, okay, cool. You think I'm the bad guy? Okay, cool. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm the villain. And what? What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Like you could be in this energy of like, I feel free, and this is who I've always needed to be. Like I don't like being controlled, or I don't like people, you know, being all up in my space. And maybe this is something that you've had to work on, because I'm getting for part 2, you could have been good like people pleasers. Like you could have been like, oh, you know, I don't really, you know, I don't want to rock the boat. But now it's like you're not afraid to rock the boat. And because the Emperor came out reverse when, you know, I was holding and then randomly fell down, it could be like you could have been transitioning from being a people pleaser to then no longer giving an F and you don't want to be a people pleaser anymore, to now it's like you're not afraid to just be straight up confrontational about what you want to be said. Like you just don't care. You're in the I don't give an F energy. Like it is what it is. And people could be deeming that as unfair. But at the same time, I see you being very defensive to people, or just kind of like back the F up, keeping people at arm's length, being very skeptical, being very suspicious of people. I feel like you guys may careful not to allow this energy to make you feel paranoid of people and assume the worst, because maybe that's why the Emperor tipped in reverse, because with this 9 of Wands energy, this is like they're out to get me. Like you could be in like I don't trust people energy, so I'm not going to tell them my business. But to you, it does feel freeing, because maybe for a long time you were so worried about making everyone feel good, and now you're more worried about making yourself feel good and protecting yourself. Okay, because this is an energy of protecting yourself. I feel like you've sensed that people bring baggage to your life, because we do have baggage here. And you're like, I'm not here for it. I didn't sign up to be Jesus. I'm not trying to heal you guys. So why are you bringing the baggage to me? Like maybe in the past, because you may have been very empathetic towards people unload on you, people dump their trauma, their insecurities, they project a lot onto you. And you may have felt like you were helping people at the time, but then you realize that it just drained you. Like in the end, it's like, what did I even get out of this? Like it just drained me. So I feel like now you're being very selective with people. But this baggage, if I'm going to be honest with you guys, it could also be you. It could be like you come with emotional baggage, or you come with something that you haven't resolved from, and you may or may not want to bring that into a relationship. So you're being advised to not to bring that into your relationships. Only if you know that you've been a problem, or you know that you carry some sort of baggage. I heard resentment. Some of you guys may be going through resentment. So even if you're not talking to anyone new, you may think about the past situations where you were done wrong, injustice was done to you, and you could be ruling with an iron fist right now. You could be like, no, like I remember when that person screwed me over. I also remember when that ex screwed me over. So you know what? I'm gonna be very, very calculated and just avoid everyone. Like, I'm getting an energy of like, for some of you, not all of you in this pile, some of you, it's more of a case of like, you don't want to deal with other people's baggage anymore. You're done helping people because it's got you nowhere. But others of you, this could be an energy where you have a lot of emotional baggage that you have yet to unpack and process, and maybe you don't get time to process it, so you'll find yourself breaking down and crying randomly, you know. And it's not to say that you take it out on others. You could if you're in a relationship, this is just a warning, like, be careful to not bring that to the relationship. But for others of you, could be single, but you're just lamenting on what has not worked out in love or what has not worked out in life. And that emotional baggage needs to be processed and then let go, okay? But definitely the energy with the liberation, I feel like you will feel liberated once you do that, if you need to do that. And if you don't need to do that, then the liberation is actually coming from being able to say no to people and not have to realize that, oh, I don't need to fix everyone that comes my direction. I actually can say no. Because you know when people say things like, oh, I'm an empath, so I attract narcissistic people. Okay, cool. You're not in control of what you attract, but you are in control of who you want to stay in your life. Once you realize you see someone's acting in a way that's kind of like, oh, red flag, you can drop them. You don't have to keep things going because of your empathetic heart. You don't have to keep things going or keep connections because you feel like, oh, but what if I hurt their feelings? I guarantee you these people are not thinking about your feelings. When they do this, they're not thinking about, oh, am I bothering Pal too? Oh my God, am I offloading on Pal? They don't think like that. They think, okay, how can I get my needs met? So there's a need for you guys to reevaluate with what is worth your time and what isn't worth your time. It's okay to help people from a distance, but you don't have to be in a relationship with everyone you help, you know? But yeah, you could be thinking about the times where you weren't appreciated. But yeah, we did have bird's eye view, so I think I did address that. Judgment. I want to clarify what that judgment is. Can you clarify judgment? Why is judgment here? Okay, we have the Hierophant. You guys could be analyzing people in terms of like who you'd want to settle down with and looking for qualities in certain people and realizing this is what I want in a marriage and this is what I want. Yeah, you're being very selective when it comes to who you marry. Love that for you. Love that for you. You're like, no, in the past, I overlooked this. I gave this person the benefit of the doubt and made this. You're not doing that anymore. Even if it means you being like coming across as overly strict or having high standards or just being harsh, so freaking be it. It's your life. At the end of the day, when you choose your spouse, you're going to be the one that is living with them. You're going to be the one that's potentially having children with them. You're going to be the one that has, you know, no one else is going to be in that relationship but you. So you might as well go for someone that is meeting your needs or your standards and vice versa. You're able to meet their needs and their standards as well, etc. It needs to be compatibility. So some people may see like, oh, if you carry on like that, you're never going to get married. Like, fuck them. Are they God? Like, who are they to tell you that? You know? Like, don't let anyone gaslight you and be like, oh, I feel like your standards are too high. You're talking as if God does not exist. As if God is not capable of making anything happen. He created this whole universe and you're telling me you can't find me my ideal partner. Come on now. You know, he's capable of everything. But you're saying he's not capable of that? I'm so confused, you know? Don't let anyone gaslight you, pal, too. I feel like you're very selective with who you want to marry. As you should be. But if you resonate with bringing baggage, unpack that. Go to therapy and unpack that. But if it's more of like, no, people bring their baggage to you, then learn to say no. Be like, you know what, I'm so sorry you're going through what you're going through. I hope you find the healing you're looking for. Next, do you see what I'm saying? You don't have to help everyone. You don't have to date everyone that needs your help. You know, you can help people from a distance. But I'm going to move on to pile 3. So pile 3 is 19 minutes and 10 seconds, or sorry, 14 seconds. I don't know why I got 10. We have teachers. Okay, so what 222 portal messages do you guys need to know? We have Earth sign energy with the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the 3 of Pentacles. And then we have destiny. The union with your twin flame is a destined event. Now, you guys know how I feel about this whole twin flame thing, okay? I'm not saying as fact as in they don't exist, but I'm just saying me and my personal opinion. I think it's a bit unhealthy to be like, this person is, you know, I used to believe in it when it was like a popular thing on YouTube in 2020, or 2018 back in those days. But I just believe in like having like soulmates, karmic soulmates or just soulmates, people to learn from. Anyways, enough about that. I feel like you guys are, Three of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. For some of you, this is new employment or a change in position. And the Queen of Pentacles, you guys are going to be, your finances are increasing. You're being really wise about what you invest in and what you spend. But I see you guys getting a new job or just new finances overall, new opportunities. Guys, I always say this message for someone, even some of my clients who I've done personal readings for. Oh my God. Like, some of you guys are going to meet the love of your life through career. It makes so much sense. But the destiny, okay, but that's enough about that. But I'm getting overall, when it comes to your finances, expect an increase. I see you being more wise with how you spend your money as well. But yeah, I do feel like there's a lover coming in for you guys. But what's teachers about? Why do we have teachers? This could just be emotional growth, a journey between the both of you. Oh, we have the Empress, but it came out reverse. So why is it reverse? Ooh, Tower card. Okay, this is coming when you least expect it. 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Okay, so I feel like you have a soulmate coming in. That's probably why you've been seeing 222. And the reason why the Empress is reversed, because it may feel like it's the wrong time. But it isn't. But it's going to feel like the wrong time. And there's going to be a lot of lessons that you're going to learn from this partnership, if I'm going to be completely honest. But for others of you, this could also be regarding to your finances. You could be feeling like, oh, okay, like, what am I going to do? I feel like I need to spend more money, or I need to have more money. I need to seek the opportunity, and boom, out of the blue, like there's an opportunity to make money. There's an opportunity to increase your finances. So I do see this being a positive. I'm not getting it as in like, oh, it's something that can't grow. Like, no, it's going to grow randomly. Either you're in a position where, oh yeah, I need more money, and then you're going to be getting an influx, or this is more so pertaining to love, where love just comes at the most randomest time and you're just like, oh my God, this is not the right time. No, I can't make things grow. Like, no, I need to focus on my money. This could even happen when you're at the peak of your finances increasing and you're like, great, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling confident, I love the fact that I'm getting my bag, everything feels like it's flowing well, and then boom, this love comes in and you're like, no, I'm not ready to commit, I'm not ready for love. For some of you, I'm getting a vibe where like you really wanted love and then you kind of gave up. You're like, I'm sick and tired of hearing about love and all these tarot readers saying love is coming in and it's not coming in, and or meeting the wrong person, whatever. Like, you know what, screw this. Let me just focus on the bag. Let me just focus on myself. And then as you just focus on yourself, boom, it just comes and you're like, I thought I wasn't focused on love. Why is love coming? So I feel like it's gonna come when you least expect it, but it's gonna be a wish fulfillment. But you may be a bit hesitant to want things to grow. You may be like, oh, I'm not ready. But this is a delay. This is not saying like that nothing will grow from it. It's just a delay in terms of like you could have wanted this from like a long time ago and it didn't come in. And then when you least expect it, suddenly it comes. And it's because it's going to be needed for your soul growth, you and this person's soul growth. But it's going to last, okay? It's going to last. But I'm just getting like, it's like a delayed manifestation. You could have, something you really wanted before, and it's just like, you thought like it was never coming, and then boom, it comes, okay? So it's a delay. But the delay is no longer a delay now because it's coming soon, okay? Is there any other messages that Path 3 needs to know, clairaudiently? Ooh. Cynical, I'm hearing. Cynical. You guys could be a bit more cynical. I heard trophy, but I also heard I just called to say I love you. I love you. Yeah, I'm hearing I just called to say I love you. Some of you guys may get a phone call of someone confessing their feelings for you. For some of you, it could even be a past person. It could be an apology. But I'm also hearing, yeah, cynical. You guys could be a bit more cynical with people. Yeah, and I also heard trophy. So trophy, I feel like this could be a love that gets a lot of attention, or this person is going to be very good looking, or vice versa. You are deemed as the good looking one, but there's someone in this connection that's going to be feeling like they are the truth trophy. But I'm also getting that could be due to accolades. Like you could be getting a lot of congratulations. I heard landslide. Okay. Something that was deemed to not work out, or not be meant for you, could even be career wise or a job, whatever it may be, is actually like a very delayed reaction of things working out. Like say for example, if you've been studying to become a doctor, for example, and you feel like, oh, there's always some sort of delay, or I've been wanting to work at this certain place, or I've been wanting to apply for this university so I can become a doctor here. And you may felt like there's so many blockages in the way that have prevented it, or so much time and energy taken to make it, and like for some reason I'm not seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Out of the blue, like it would just everything, I'm getting an influx of something that you've been wanting for a while, but the odds seem to be against you. But now it's like it's overcompensating for the times that you thought, like if anything you're getting that and then some. And I don't know what that is pertaining to. I don't know if it's career, love, or your own personal goals, or a house. I mean, a house would be a good example. I have spoken about this at some point. Like there was a time I was homeless, and I was just so grateful to at some point just have a room to sleep in, and then God just ended up giving me a whole house. And then once I got that house, I was transferred to a bigger house in a very well gated community, and it just in a really good area. So sometimes it's like you want the little things, and then you end up working hard for that little thing, but then the universe is going to give you something even bigger. That's what I'm getting, something like that. But I don't know what it's pertaining to, if I'm going to be honest. Part 3, it could be about anything. I'm not getting anything specific. Yeah. For some of you, you could be getting more in touch with your roots. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Because I heard ancestry, celebration. That's what I'm getting, guys. I'm not getting any other messages. I'm sorry, not much is coming to my head, but I'm like, that's all I'm picking up. But don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Take care. Bye.